History is a wonderful thing, except when it materializes on walls. And when you have to wash away 300 years of historical grime so a room becomes halfway habitable.
But I don't mind. Jack and Lucy arrive in 2 weeks and I want everything to be perfect for them. There is a slight problem that neither of them have a ticket yet, but they'll make it. I know they will.
It's never going to happen. How can we possibly find a job that pays anything like the money we need in just 2 weeks?
There's got to be something out there.
I've checked every cafe and restaurant within a 5-suburb radius. No one is prepared to take on 2 teenagers.
With no experience, let's not forget.
And looking for short-term
What
work.
if we tried, like, seasonal work? Like the picking apples or something?
You picking apples. How are we going to be up a tree all day when you get vertigo standing on a box?
Okay, I was speaking generically, all right? There are plenty of fruits and vegetables that grow at ground level, like pumpkins.
Well, I'm sure you'd make an excellent pumpkin picker if there was a farm within 50 kilometers from here. Bit of a long commute.
There's got to be some solution to this.
Well, let's face it, if we're going to get to Germany, we're going to have to come up with some money-making scheme, and soon.
Any luck?
I'm really sorry, guys. I asked Alan if he had anything here for you, but there's nothing at all.
No worries, Soph. Thanks for trying, though.
Yes, a free set of paintbrushes would be very handy if I had something to paint. I'm sure it is the offer of a lifetime, but I'm afraid I'll have to do without it. Goodbye. That's the 3rd call I've had this week from people trying to sell me things. Why do they pick on me?
Just lucky, I guess, Baron.
I wouldn't mind if they weren't so rude. Must be simple enough to employ polite, friendly people. I'm sure they'd make more sales if they did.
There's a thought. You guys would be perfect at that kind of job. You're both so friendly and could talk the leg off a table.
Thank you, I think.
That's a good idea, Soph. We should consider this. At least you wouldn't fall out of a tree.
Uncle Herman, Aunt Kiki, to what do we owe this unexpected delight?
Just in the neighborhood, and thought I'd drop by to remind you about that castle audit tomorrow.
And I need to use the bathroom. Do you mind?
No, of course not. You know where to go.
Thank you. I shouldn't have had that second cup of tea.
Let's just rewind, shall we? What audit?
Every 10 years, the castle's most valued possessions must be checked to ensure they haven't been damaged, lost, or stolen.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Of course you haven't. The last one never took place. Your father has been most lax in his duties. I've employed a very reputable auditor, and in your father's absence, I will personally undertake supervision of the process.
I'm sure that's not necessary. Daddy has kept everything in meticulous order.
I do hope you're right, Lily. Because if any of the items are damaged or missing, the family would be most upset. And I'm sure I don't need to tell you what the consequences of that would be, do I?
Look at all these telemarketing jobs. There are pages of them.
No experience required, short-term work available. It sounds perfect.
Yeah, but can we really do this? I mean, sell dodgy gimmicks to unsuspecting old ladies over the phone?
Well, maybe the products aren't as bad as you think, and all we have to do is speak to people.
Unless they hang up on you.
I think we should give it a shot. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right?
True. I'd rather not resort to begging in Germany.
Yeah. So which one? I think this one sounds good.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
This looks very official.
It is official. An official waste of time.
Herman is sending an auditor through this afternoon to check that all the castle treasures are in place.
Well, if Herman's organizing it, it has to be dodgy, right?
Right.
What's he up to?
That's just it. We don't know.
But we're doing our own audit before he gets here, just to make sure everything's correct.
Smart move. Holler if you need any help. We'll be upstairs.
Oh, when Herman arrives, I'll need all hands on deck. I don't want him to be left alone for a second.
No worries. Ben and I will stick to him like limpets to a rock.
So, Jack, Lucy, welcome to Smooth Cell. Always good to have new talent on board. Now, I know you'll only be here for 2 weeks, but in that time, we're going to make great salespeople of you. Are you pumped?
Yeah,
we're pumped.
I can't hear you. Are you pumped?
Oh,
Yes,
so pumped.
so
Very
very pumped. Definitely.
Way to go, guys. Now, this is what you'll be selling. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. What exactly is it?
This is the incredible handy grip. A revolution in the home, the garden, and the office. Lucy!
It just looks like a stick.
And that is what makes the incredible handy grip so special. May I demonstrate?
You're the boss.
Now, how many times have you wished you were just a little bit taller? Perhaps you've needed to brush away a cobweb. Or reach for a glass on the top shelf. Voila! Extra reach at the touch of a button.
Yeah. How would one actually grab that glass on the top shelf?
Very good question, Jack. Watch closely. One claw device, huh? Perfect for getting to those difficult-to-reach objects.
That's actually pretty impressive.
That's not all. Think spaghetti sauce. The final ingredient to add to make your meal perfect. But...
The jar doesn't open.
Spot on, Jack. Now, this is where the incredible handy grip really comes into its own. Huh? Impossible to open jars are ancient history.
My mum would actually love that.
Of course she would. This is the most invaluable device a kitchen can have. You can even scratch your back with it.
Oh.
Impressed?
Yeah.
Of course you are. This is the future.
Yeah.
And all it needs is you. Are you up for the challenge?
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, I'm pretty up for the challenge.
Outstanding! Your new lives are about to begin.
Ow! Slow down, Ben. This is heavy.
You've got to get a better grip on
I
it.
can't. It keeps slipping. Ow! Oh, again? I hope Jack and Lucy appreciate all the bruises I'm getting for them.
Why are we doing this today anyway? They don't get here for another 2 weeks, if they get here at all.
They will.
Okay. Come on. Almost there. Done.
Thanks, bro.
Right, well, if there's nothing else, I'll catch you later.
Oh, hang on. We're missing the piece from the end of the bed.
Does that matter?
It's a bit dangerous, isn't it? I mean, someone could seriously injure themselves.
Fine, I will go down to the dusty, smelly storeroom. What exactly am I looking for?
It'll be an ornamental piece of some sort. Made out of metal like the rest of the bed. Should be pretty obvious.
Great. I'm sure I can find it before the week's out.
Right. These will be your desks. You have a phone, a list of names and numbers, and when you make a sale, you jump up and ring this bell. False alarm, everyone. Just giving a demo to our new recruits. Back to work.
Okay. I have butterflies in my stomach.
That's a good sign, Lucy. It means you're pumped, ready for action. Just remember your script. I have faith in you.
Thanks. Glad somebody does.
Right. These customers are in for the deal of a lifetime. Let's bring it on.
Punctual as always, Uncle Herman.
Of course. Herr Gröner, this is Lily von Hasenburg, my cousin's lovely daughter.
Good day, Baroness.
How do you do, Herr Gröner? Delighted to welcome you to my home. I'm confident you'll find everything in perfect order. The castle's in the best of hands.
Ah, teenagers. Don't you just love their self-confidence, Herr Gröner? If only they knew a little about life, like you and me. This way, to the entrance. Mind a step.
Get Sam and Ben, hurry.
Aha! Sneaky little thing. Here it is.
Great. Could you screw it on the bed head for us?
No problem.
Guys, it's time. The auditor's here and we need you both on deck straight away.
Oh, okay. Ben, just leave that. I'll fix it later.
I hope this doesn't take too long. I'm meeting Mia at 2.
What is wrong with these people? Doesn't anyone live at home anymore? Come on, somebody be home, please.
Oh, hi. Hello. Hello. My name is Lucy, and I'm calling on behalf of Smooth Cell. Mrs. Disseldorp, How many times have you been in your kitchen and been unable to reach something up high? I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes I wish I was just a few inches taller. Oh, well, there is a solution. It's called the Incredible Handy Grip.
Yes, hello. Hello. Hi, yes. My name is... Right, good. I didn't want to talk to you either.
Oh, no, I understand. Well, thanks for your time. Goodbye. She said she couldn't afford it until payday.
Never mind. Look, that was a great first effort. Perhaps next time, inject a little more Lucy into the conversation.
More Lucy. Got it. Lucy.
Suit of armor, dating from 1576. Appears to be in perfect condition.
What about that scratch there on the right?
No. According to my records, that scratch has been there since the 17th century.
It's armor, Uncle Herman. It's designed to be scratched.
Just being thorough, Lily. No stone must be left unturned. Next on the list?
That would be the tapestry, hand-stitched by Maria von Hasenberg in 1766.
Just follow me. Ben, do you mind? I'm sure there's more than enough room for us both to walk around unhindered.
I'm just taking an interest in castle affairs.
Oh my goodness, look at that, will you? It's been torn.
Oh, yes. That's what Julie noted during the last audit 20 years ago. It's not a new tear.
Of course not. I could have told you that.
Indeed, but we must check every possibility just to be sure. Isn't that right, Herr Gröner?
Oh, yes, every possibility.
Oh, another hanger. Some people are just so rude.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. There's nothing more frustrating than when you can't get a jar of spaghetti sauce open.
The same to you too, buddy. You have a good day. Not.
Jack, patience is a key to selling and controlling your temper.
Yeah, but it's not just that they're rude. I mean, some of them are actually abusive. I've never even met any of them.
Take a leaf out of Lucy's book. Just loosen up, be friendly. Watch and learn.
Oh, you will? Awesome. You won't regret it. Trust me. Now, can I take your credit card details?
Personality, Jack. Lucy has it in spades. And customers respond accordingly.
Yeah, sure.
I made a sale! Okay.
Hey! Great job, Lucy. You made the breakthrough. Now, keep it going.
Okay. I think you're being too aggressive. You need to sweet-talk them.
How can I sweet-talk them if they hang up after hello?
Well, it's the tone of the hello that counts.
Since when is hello but an aggressive form of greeting? I'm telling you, you lucked out, all right? I've copped all the people having bad days. But it's all right, I'm onto it. I know exactly how to climb that next rung. Hello? Mum? Hey, it's me. It's Jack. Yeah, listen, I really need your help with something.
And one Art Nouveau silver bowl, dating from 1875. Well, that appears to be everything.
Excellent. Of course, it's not surprising. We take meticulous care of everything in the castle.
And on that note, I am out of here. I've got a date with the prettiest firefighter in all Germany. Bye, everyone. Love your work.
Thank goodness for that. You really need to give that boy some advice about personal space, Lily.
Ben's only doing his barrenly duty, Uncle. So, we'll see you in another 10 years then. Let me show you the way out.
Before we go, Herr Gröner, I don't seem to remember checking the von Hasenburg ornamental flame.
What ornamental flame?
The one on the list, of course.
I'm sorry, I didn't see any reference to an ornamental flame.
Ah, I can see why you missed it. It's on the back of the last page. How awkward.
I'm sure that wasn't on our list. I checked both sides of every page.
Since your list dates back 20 years to the last audit, it's clearly out of date. The flame was presented to the castle since then, some 11 years ago, to be precise.
But what is this thing?
It's a solid piece of iron cast into the shape of an ornamental flame.
I've never seen anything like that in the castle. Have you, Sam?
Doesn't ring a bell.
That's why audits are so important. To circumvent negligence like this. Where does it say it's stored?
On a corridor cabinet on the second floor.
Right. Shall we go? Yes.
Come on, please. I'll do the dishes for a week, 2 weeks even.
Yes, I know. I'm exactly the same.
Come on, Mum, please. I really, really need this sale. You will? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Yes! Yes!
Yes! Well done, Jack.
Thank you. Thank you.
That first sale is always the hardest one to crack.
Man, you're telling me that was a tough sell, but my charm and my persistence, it paid off.
All right, let's put that charm and persistence back to work. Still 2 more hours of great sales to make.
Oh. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Gone, vanished. Sadly, this is typical of the poor management that pervades this castle.
But hardly anyone uses this corridor. I can't even remember seeing this flame.
All the more reason why we need vigilant monitoring, young lady. And it's clear that you and Ben are far too lax to ensure that happens. I'll be calling a family meeting tonight and presenting everyone with the findings of this audit. And I have no doubt they'll be extremely disappointed that such a valued heirloom is missing.
Nonsense. It will turn up. We just have to find it.
I'm afraid that's not good enough. Herr Gröner, let me show you to your car. Good luck.
Now what?
We keep looking, that's what. I'm going to turn this corridor upside down. Sam, you search the rooms that run off it. Marcus, you'll check the storeroom. We're going to find this stupid lump of lead.
Thanks, guys. Think we'll call it a day. Well done. Especially you, Lucy. 8 sales is an excellent result indeed. And Jack, not bad. Could be better. A bit more charm and persistence might be required tomorrow.
That was awesome. Germany, here we come.
Yeah, for you, maybe, you wonder saleswoman.
You'll get there. You just had a slow start, that's all.
Yeah, well, on a commission of 10% per sale, at this rate, I'll make enough for a ticket to Brisbane. From there, I guess I'm swimming.
Any luck?
No, wherever this thing is, it's not gonna show itself easily. Here, at least my searching wasn't completely without reward.
What is it?
It goes on the end of the bed you moved into Lucy's room this morning.
But Ben already brought that up.
How could he? It's here.
No, it was in a box. You don't think?
Maybe.
Here.
Looks like a flame to me.
And definitely made of iron.
Lily, you need to get the auditor back here. Now.
This does indeed appear to be the von Hasenburg ornamental flame.
I told you it was only misplaced.
The fact remains, young lady, that a treasured item was removed from its stand. If that's not negligence, I don't know what is.
The fact remains, Uncle Herman. It's here, it's safe, and it's in excellent condition. Marcus, can you return the flame to its position, please?
Of course.
So, it seems everything is in order here. Such a shame we'll have to cancel the family meeting.
I'll still have to report this. I'm sure the family will be very concerned.
I don't think so. Unlike some people we know, they have real lives to get on with.
It's not the end of the world. We've still got 3 days.
3 days or 300, it's not gonna make a difference. I can't sell those things.
I have a suggestion.
No, I know what it is, and thanks, but no thanks. I'm not gonna borrow the money from you. I have to draw the line somewhere.
No, I'm not talking about a loan. I'm talking about an investment.
Sorry?
I'm on track to make enough money to pay for both our fares. I'll pay for your fare as an investment into the band's future. That way, when or if we make money from our music, you pay me back. Plus 10%.
Okay, but what if we don't make any money?
Then I'll write it off to experience and haunt you forever.
Are you sure? I mean, you do know that bands aren't exactly the best investment.
Of course I know, but I mean, what else are we doing this for? I want us to give the band a real shot. Right now, that's the only thing that matters.
You know, if you really think that, then you would make a terrible businesswoman.
I know.
But as a friend, you are something else.
So, thanks to Lucy's amazing ability to exude generosity and Jack's equally amazing ability to accept it, our plans to conquer the German music scene were still on track.
But there was one thing still bugging us. And as usual, it was Marcus who eventually nailed the truth.
You look like the cat that's got the cream. What's happened?
Look at it. At the very bottom.
I can hardly see. Presented by Hermann and Kiki von Hausenberg?
Exactly. That's why he knew about the flame. And he would have also known it wasn't included on a list. He presented it to the castle a year before the last audit was supposed to happen.
The audit that never was. Good old Hermann, cunning as always.
What a surprise.
Yeah, but that only explains half the story. I mean, how did he manage to make the flame disappear on the same day as the audit? I was watching him every second.
He didn't make it disappear. Kiki did.
Kiki?
The day before the audit, I bumped into Kiki in the corridor. She said she couldn't find the bathroom, which was odd, seeing how well she knows the castle. But given that Kiki isn't the brightest star in the universe...
Thank you for your help, Marcus.
I didn't think much about it. I should have been suspicious, of course.
Why?
Because she was so polite.
Right. Kiki is never polite.
Especially not to me.
Even so, how did she get rid of the flame?
It was too easy. She took the flame, went to the storeroom. There she found a box. And after putting the flame in the box, she hid the box, so it was totally out of sight.
Except she didn't count on Ben ferreting around and finding it, thinking it was the ornament for Lucy's bed.
In a nutshell.
So after all that, it was actually me who saved the day.
Yeah, sort of. With a little help from your friends.
Brilliant deduction, Marcus. If only we could use all that to pin Hermann somehow.
As usual, Hermann doesn't leave any evidence pointing towards him. In a way, you have to kind of admire him for that.
Let's not get carried away, Marcus. A snake is a snake is a snake, remember?
Lily was right, of course. And while we congratulated ourselves on winning this latest battle with Hermann, we knew the war itself was far from won.
Sooner or later, the ultimate showdown is inevitable. I just hope it will be later. Much later.